if Joe Flacco starts, you might as well count that Ravens game as a win. I'm going to go ahead and count it as a win. Uh, I do have Crabtree on my bench in my fantasy team, and I don't think he's going to get double coverage a lot. So who else does RG3 have to throw to? Not many wide receivers that are really significant that could really hurt us in our secondary. I don't think. So yeah, that's a win. So we roll on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, November 4th. You already know that's going to be a win. Come on, it's Tampa. Come on. Come on. Tampa's trash. So, that being said, we are now up to 3-1 up through the bye week. 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1, 8-1 up until the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh, Heinz Field. Historically, that is such a hard stadium to play in. I don't know if you guys have watched that many games of Pittsburgh. Where some of these games just come right down to the wire. And when you're in Pittsburgh, it just becomes so much tougher to get things done. Big Ben's going to be slinging it. His wide receivers are going to be catching just about everything. I mean, the main thing in that game is to limit yards after the catch. Because we already know Big Ben is going to find his receivers. That's a given. I mean, it's like dealing with Tom Brady. It's like dealing with Drew Brees. It's like dealing with Matt Ryan when he's on his A game. You have to cover the receivers as best you can. Try to knock as many balls down as you can, and limit the yards after the catch. Which, if you can do two out of those three things, you should be successful. To give enough time for the defensive ends and some of the defensive linemen to try to get to these quarterbacks. But I mean, there's no guarantee. Some of these guys, all they need is 3 seconds back there, and they can just gunsling all day long. Unless you force them out of the pocket like the Falcons' defense did to Wentz last night. So, and even then, it's an added bonus when Matt Ryan can run. So, you got that to deal with too. So, I'm going to go ahead and call that Pittsburgh game a loss. And there's always that one game every year that I call a loss that we get a surprising win on. Hint, hint. Panthers. Hint, hint. That could be the game. I've called it every year. We played New England. We are now playing the Steelers. And we surprisingly got those wins.